Brit Hadasha 14 Vera. We're going to read Matthew 12:1 through 14, Romans 9:14 through 17, and 2 Corinthians 6:14 through 7:1. Matthew 12. One Shabbat, during that time, Yeshua was walking through some wheat fields. His talmidim were hungry, so they began picking heads of grain and eating them. On seeing this, the Pishrim said to him, "Look, your talmidim are violating the Shabbat." But he said to them, "Haven't you ever read what David did when he and those with him were hungry? He entered the house of God and ate the bread of presence, which was prohibited both to him and his companions. It is permitted only to the Kohanim. Haven't you read in Torah that on Shabbat the Kohanim profane Shabbat and yet are blameless? I tell you, there is this place something greater than the temple. If you knew what compassion rather than animal sacrifice meant, you would not condemn the innocent, for the Son of Man is Lord of Shabbat." Going on from that place, he went into their synagogues. A man there had a shriveled hand. Looking for a reason to accuse him of something, they asked him, "Is healing permitted on the Shabbat?" He answered, "If you have a sheep that falls in a pit on Shabbat, which of you wouldn't take hold of it and lift it out? How much more valuable is a man than a sheep? Therefore, what is permitted on Shabbat is to do good." Then to the man he said, "Hold out your hand." And as he held it out, it became restored, as sound as the other one. But the Pishrim went out and began plotting how they might do away with Yeshua. And Romans 9:14. So are we to say, it is unjust for God to do this? Heaven forbid. For to Moshe he says, "I will have mercy on whom I have mercy, and pity on whom I pity." Thus it doesn't depend on human desires or effort, but on God, who has mercy. For the Tanakh says to Pharaoh, "It is for this very reason that I raised you up, so that in connection with you I might demonstrate my power, so that my name might be known throughout the world." And 2 Corinthians 6:14. Do not yoke yourselves together with a team with unbelievers. For how can righteousness and lawlessness be partnered? What fellowship does light have with darkness? What harmony can there be between Messiah and Belial? What does a believer have in common with an unbeliever? What agreement can there be between temple of God and idols? For we are the temple of the living God. As God said, "I will house myself in them, and I will walk among you. I will be their God, and they will be my people." Therefore Adonai says, "Go out from their midst, separate yourselves, don't even touch what is unclean. Then I myself will receive you. In fact, I will be your father, and you will be my sons and daughters, says Adonai Zavad."